Hey everyone, Digital David here. Today we're going to be unboxing, reviewing, and setting up this Tessan Smart Dimmer Switch. They sent me this product to review, but any opinion expressed in this video is truly my own. You can find this product in my video description. There'll be a link below. Please check it out. Do your shopping from there. They sell it on Amazon. Again, that link is below. So that being said, today we're going to unbox, we're going to review, and we're going to set up this product. I'm really already excited about it because it's compatible with the Smart Life app. If you've been around my channel for a while, you know I've set up a lot of devices with the Smart Life app, and I give it 2 thumbs up, really happy. It's really easy to use for any of your smart home needs. And it connects a bunch of different third-party smart appliances and smart products together under one app. So I just love that simplicity of it. Now we can take a look at the packaging. It looks really nice, really simple, easy, straightforward. You got your Amazon Alexa, your Google Assistant, the smart home logo right there. It's going to walk you through the features of this device. It's Wi-Fi enabled, 2.4 gigahertz only. Works with Alexa and Google Assistant for voice commands. You don't need a hub. You can control it by the app anywhere, anytime using your phone. And you can set timing, schedules, and functions so, you know, a light can turn on when you're home or back off when you leave, that sort of thing. So that's really neat. We'll dive into that more once we set up the app. So now, without anything else to do, let's go ahead and open it up. First thing out of the box, we have a user manual for the dimmer switch. It's going to show you how to connect the wires. That's really important. Follow those instructions closely. They also have it on their Amazon description. They have one of the images for the products. Shows you how to configure the wiring. So we'll look at that in this video too, but please use those as your reference. Then the rest of the guide is spent on setting up the Smart Life app and integrating it with Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant. Again, I love these instructions. Everything's in color with saved screenshots. You're going to want to hold on to that. So this is everything out of the box. We have 2 screws right here for you to connect it, and then your faceplate that just snaps into place. It's going to show you there's an electrical shock hazard here. They give you 4 wing nuts, wire nuts to use to make all your connections. This looks really cool. Nice buttons right there too. So it's going to show you obviously brighter, dimmer, on, off. So this is awesome, guys. Now let's go ahead. Let's go to a wall. Make sure you're really safe when you do this install process. And I recommend taking photos of everything before you start changing wires. And let's get it installed. I went ahead, disconnected power, but just want to show you to confirm we have no live wires in this box at all. So like I said, I recommend taking a picture of this setup in case for some reason it doesn't work and you have to put everything back together. At least you can have a functioning light switch again. So like I said, it's best practice. Take a picture of all this, and then now we'll begin the setup. So we're going to reattach the wires now to the new dimmer, and I'll show you which ones go where. Let me preface this by saying I'm not an electrician. If you feel uncomfortable or unsafe doing this yourself, please go hire somebody. They can set this up in a couple of minutes for you. That being said, I learned a little bit today about what I got going on in here, and I'll try my best to explain it to you. So we'll start from the left side. You got your ground wire right there. So that's this green wire they gave you. And then typically in your box, you're going to be looking for this bare copper wire is your ground right there. So that was pretty easy to connect, and you're good to go. The next one you got is your neutral wire right here. That's that white wire. You can see it connected right in here to all my other neutral wires that were already wing nutted in here and just tucked in the back of the box. So that one's all good to go. Then you have your live. This might be the trickiest one to nail down which wire is your live wire. So a couple options. You can use this handy dandy tool, take your other switch out and see which one is live at the moment. Or typically, if you have this sort of switch, what I'm learning is in the back, they'll put that live wire in here so it is not affected by the switch, if I'm saying all that properly. So I have my live wire. Mine was easy to identify because it was in the back here, and I double checked it with this disconnected. So I knew I had my live wire. That was easy. So that was all good to go. But what you can see here is I have another black wire in here. So I'll talk about that in just a second. Lastly, we have the load. The load is this brown wire they give you, and then that needs to connect to another black wire that travels up to your light. So I knew, looking in the back of my box right here to the back right corner, that Romex sheath, whatever you want to call that right there with these wires coming out, that's going to my light. I figured that out. So I knew that this wire goes to my light and that's going to be the load. And what's helpful is on the device itself, they even have where I'm pointing right there where it says load, a light bulb. So find the one that goes to the light. So back to the live. When I initially started this, I actually put the not live wire in the load and things powered up, but this is also connected to my laundry room lights circuit wise. It's not connected switch wise. This is just connected to the closet, but they're all on the same circuit getting power together. So I initially put that one black wire over here. So I had two black wires connected to this brown one, and this powered on and worked, but I could tell there was not enough power, if that makes sense. The light bulb wouldn't reach its full brightness, so it was not getting enough power. And same with my laundry room lights. Those lights were pretty messed up in there. They would turn on, but they weren't their normal lights, however you want to say that. So I came back here. I actually swapped the wire because what I realized is, again, they're all on the same circuit. So I have the live wire coming in. You can see from the top left corner right there. So I know that's my true live wire, and that's the one that's always hot. But I need to connect this other black wire with it because you can see in the bottom left corner, maybe in this video, it's really hard to see back there in the box. There's another set of wires going out here. They're connecting to things below like this plug right there. There's about 3 or 4 other plugs and another light on this circuit. So if I understand everything correctly, that power needs to be continuously fed to those as well. And so that's how you do it right here. Again, not an electrician, but I was able to figure that out. You can comment below if you want with the proper terminology or that sort of thing. So anyways, now everything's good to go, and we can turn on this light right here. So you can see I got there's a little power LED light right there, and then you turn it on, and it looks great. So there's blue. You can see in the right-hand corner, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green lights showing you right now that it's at full power, full brightness. And let's go look at that closet light for a second. So I just did this in my closet because my house has really old electricity. This is the best place to show you how to set this up. I have a dimming LED bulb in here right now, but I can tell you what, with other dimmers too, this bulb likes to hum. So it is dimmable, but it's just kind of old school, I guess, and it hums when I have it on really low dim. So I got it on 1 right now. We can go back here. You can see, it's going to be hard to tell on the camera. It is way dimmer than it was. Now we got it on 3, and it's a lot brighter still. So that's really nice, really cool. So we're back here. The next step after seeing that it all works is you're going to cram all those wires back into the box. I'd recommend taping these wire nuts as well, just as an added layer of safety and to help keep those wires in so you don't have anything to worry about behind that box when you get it all sealed up. Now we'll head over back to the studio and set this up with the Smart Life app. So we just set the switch up. It's currently in our wall, powered on, waiting to be set up. If you don't see a blue light flashing, make sure you hold down the power button for about 10 seconds or so, and then it'll start to flash and you'll be ready to set it up. Now go ahead, doesn't matter if you have an iOS or Android device, search your app store for the Smart Life app, download it, and you'll be at this page. Now we're going to go in the top right corner, hit that plus, we're going to add a device. We're looking at a smart dimmable wall switch. So right here it says wall switch. Let's click that one. Add the device. I just saw that it was flashing, so we can go ahead and confirm. You have to enter your network information here, and it only supports 2.4 gigahertz network signal. So make sure that's what you have set up on your phone so you can use it. It won't work with 5G right now. Click confirm, and now it'll connect. So just finished setting it up, no problems there. I do want to mention that for this setup, I actually had to go over to the unit and I pushed the power button again and it actually set up instantaneously. Usually it'll do it right away on its own. That didn't happen the first time it cycled through. I waited all the way to 100% and nothing happened. It said it failed to connect to a device. So I tried it again, went over, actually pushed the power button, and it instantaneously took and set up the device. So if you're having trouble connecting, try something like that. Leave the device off, start that process, turn it on, or if it's already on, start the process, turn it off. You should be able to get it set up pretty easily. Every device is different and kind of has their own quirks. So really happy with it. Setup, again, very easy, straightforward. Try my troubleshooting tips if you need them. So this is the screen you'll see, smart dimmer switch. You can change the name right here if you want, if you're gonna have a bunch of these in your house so you know which one you're controlling. I'm gonna go ahead and just hit complete. So it'll take us to the switch right now, and now we have the option, so it's off. We can turn it on, and I could hear the switch, and I can see the light in my closet. Now it's back off, back on, and I can just do a drag the brightness right here, and I can see that too. So you can control the brightness right there. Here's the scheduling. So you can add a schedule if you're gonna be out of town, you're gonna be away from your house, you want the lights to come on when you're back home. You can get creative down to the minute, and you can pick however many days of the week you want this to run and your choice of on or off, and you can save it right there. So that's really nice. I wanna show you too, we'll go back into it for a second. And we'll just look at these options really quick. So here's the specific details for this device. So you have the name if you ever want to change it. You have the location. You have the network. You have third-party control support right here. So you want to use these if you're going to set up Amazon Alexa or Google Assistant or IFTTT. It's really simple, easy, and straightforward, and the voice control features are really nice. So I'll just show you, for example, here's how to set up Amazon Alexa. They have step-by-step instructions with saved colored screenshots for you to do. It's really easy. Same thing for Google Assistant. Then you can share this device with friends, families, your loved ones. You can create a group if you want to group this with multiple devices to control. You can see information about your specific device. You can leave feedback, and you can check for firmware updates. And lastly, you can remove the device. So that's a quick little tutorial on the Smart Life app and setting it up. Just for fun, we're also going to show you really quick how to use the Amazon Alexa app. So first thing you got to do, if you haven't done it before, you need to go to Skills and Games and search for Smart Life, right? So once you search for Smart Life, you can click this, download it, you sign in, and then anytime you set up a new Smart Life device, it's automatically set up with Amazon Alexa, which is really cool and convenient. Then your devices will show up here. So we have lights and the smart dimmer switch. I just turned it on, I heard it click, and then we can actually control it with our voice controls as well. So let's go ahead and do that now. So I'm going to tell Alexa to turn on the smart dimmer switch. Alexa, turn on the smart dimmer switch.
Okay.
She just turned it on, I hear it right there, and I see it from the closet too. And then I can do the same thing. Alexa, turn off smart dimmer switch. Turned it off. So obviously you can turn the light switch on and off with voice control, but you can actually also control the level of brightness. So you can tell it to dim it to a specific percentage. So right now it's at 100%. I'm going to tell it to dim it to 50%. Alexa, dim smart switch dimmer to 50%. I just watched it. It just dimmed it right there, which is really cool. Now I'm going to have it increase it back to 100%. Alexa, change the brightness on smart switch dimmer to 100%.
Okay.
There it is. It's back up to 100%. So there's a lot of functionality you can use with this device, and it's really cool. Same thing said for Google Assistant. And yeah, it's just a great product. Really happy with it so far. It's nice to have. And it's just the smart technology stuff is just so cool today. So anyways, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to help you or point you in the right direction. Hit that like button for me. Hit that sub button for me. And I look forward to seeing you all in my next video. Please follow me on social media as well too. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Join my newsletter. Check out my website, guys. And stay tuned for more great content. I couldn't do this without you. So thank you for all your support and see you soon.